11. Friends don't lie.
Stop it! You're freaking her out!
She's freaking me out! The upside down.
Do you understand what he's talking about?
No. I found the chocolate pudding!
Oh God, please tell me it's not the kid.
I need you to hide!
Mornings are for coffee and contemplation.
Holy shit.
Welcome back. My name is Kit.
I'm Andy.
And I'm Steve.
And this is Streaming Stranger Things. This time, episode 5 of season 3, chapter 5, The Flayed.
The Flayed.
That's my favorite band.
Oh, is it?
The Flayed. Yeah.
I feel like the Flay is a band, isn't it?
It's the Fray, is my joke. You ran it to the ground. You shit on it. You peed
Is
on it.
there not a
You
Flay?
spit on it. All the liquids.
I'm sure there is a band called The
Yeah,
Flay.
I mean, there's a band for everything. There's a band called Shitted, Pissed, and Farted on it, probably.
If not, Dibs.
Opening 4, Kid Rock. Shitted, Pissed, and Farted on it.
I love how when we go into the opening, sometimes we have our own ideas of like, what's a joke we can make right at the top. And you had a flayed fray joke. I was making a filet of fish joke.
You went a classic pun.
Yeah.
Filet of fish joke.
Yeah.
Nice.
Give me that filet of fish. Give me that
Can't
fish.
often make a filet o fish joke work.
That's
but
true.
You were so close.
I didn't, but I was nearly there.
My joke didn't work either. But Andy made sure it didn't by saying, isn't that an actual band?
There is an actual band called Flayed.
Are they good?
They look cool.
That's all you need,
Yeah.
baby.
That's all you need if you're going to be in a band. You just got to look cool.
There's lots of black t-shirts. They got hats. One of them's wearing his backwards.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. What a bad boy.
He can kiss anybody without hitting him with the bill, which is key for a kiss.
He can kiss his other bandmates.
You don't want to kiss your bro and knock his forehead with your bill.
Yeah.
That's going to make it awkward.
Yeah, he's playing ahead.
That's all it is. Anybody wants to kiss me, I'm ready. That's what he's saying.
Is that why you don't have your hat backwards whenever you're over here? You don't want us to...
No, that's my don't kiss me. That's my blocker.
The kitchen is closed is what you're saying when you have the bill forward.
3-inch buffer.
Bill's backward. Bring it in if you want to, consensually. Well, what we're going to do, we're going to talk about episode 5, of course. We're going to do our overall thoughts first and foremost. Secondly, after we do the MadLibs. And then we're going to do a deep dive. We're going to do a play-by-play, go through every morsel of this episode, dissect it for your pleasure. This is a show geared toward people who have seen Stranger Things before. You are prepping for season 5 to drop on November the 26th, a couple of weeks after you return home from our live show in Cincinnati, Ohio on November 7th.
Good plug.
You're going to be recovering. There's going to be a long refractory period of that post-live show clarity that you're going to bask in for weeks before we get back to it. My hat's going to be on backwards at the live show. I'm just going to say that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to say that now. All right, boys. Are you ready for this Mad Lib?
Let's do it.
I'm going to be conducting this train. Andy and Steve are going to be chugging along. Who wants to go first? Who wants to give me a noun?
Dibs.
Andy, noun.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Silly word, Steve.
Cytokina dodachody.
Animal, plural.
Let me make sure this is an animal.
Well, I really want to know what this is. Is this an animal?
A blowy.
So blowies.
What?
Yeah, blowies.
Like blowfish?
Yeah. They call them puffers, balloonfish, blowfish, blowers, blowies, bubblefish, globefish, swellfish, toadfish, toadies,
blowies
Yes. Hey, Ollie.
botitis.
Steve, type of building.
Wigwam.
Also a funny word.
Also a band.
Person in the room, Andy.
E.T.
Adjective, Steve.
God awful.
Number, Andy.
6.
Plural noun, Steve.
Dragons.
Occupation, plural.
Treasure hunters.
Plural noun.
Instruments.
Verb ending in ing.
Fluffing.
Adjective.
Vibrant.
Noun.
Revolution.
Plural noun.
Cock rings.
It was really the only choice. Adjective.
Stretchy.
The opposite of a cock ring.
Unless it's a bad cock ring.
Nothing worse than a bad cock ring.
No.
It's just a fucking rubber band on my dick.
Can my day get any worse?
What was mine? Plural noun?
Plural noun.
Titties.
All right. That is a complete version. You will hear what we created. I don't want any part of this, what they created. It's a story titled ... by Nancy Wheeler.
Oh, no.
That's going to be the story. You can hear it at the end of the episode. All right, your overall thoughts, what you thought in general, revisiting Chapter 5, The Flayed. Andy.
I think that this is just a fun fucking episode. It is so fun, you know? Like, I'm just having a good time. Last episode, they started cooking, and now we're just enjoying the process.
Yeah, now we're just really cooking.
Now we're in the kitchen. Just
I
having a
love
ball.
everything going on with Hop and Joyce, them putzing around in the woods, like, will they, won't they? They're fighting and stuff, but you know that they love each other. I think them jacking a car, they bring Murray back. This is such a fun way to bring Murray back. Like, we need somebody in Indiana that speaks Russian.
Well, he's in Illinois, but
whatever.
Illinois.
Illinois.
That's what I was trying to think of, where it's like, Jesus Christ,
Illinois. Yeah.
It's the state right next door.
She doesn't know the states.
Illinois.
And Illinois, if we're being honest, like that's like if you looked at that on paper, like how to spell that or how to say it, you're like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
A noise.
Yeah, noise.
Noise.
Kind of Dota Chody. Yeah, I think that David Harbour is fucking phenomenal in this episode. I don't want to like give away my 11 out of 10 performance or anything, but he is crushing it. I don't know. I have a couple of people and I haven't decided.
Don't try to throw me off the trail.
I also love everything going on underground. The Scoops Troop is fantastic. The whole everything underneath the mall is great. There's only once or twice where I'm like, the way they shot that, it's like people definitely know that there's children there. And
they walk into the main control room and everyone's just walking around.
Yeah, like people are like intentionally facing away from that door where there's 6 children pressing their faces up against the glass.
Oh, that door? No, I was talking about when they walk in the room and they're in that giant hallway.
That too.
And everyone's just milling about and they're like, ugh. Box.
And yeah, I think that's just such a fun fire.
It's the children from the roof outside. What the fuck are they doing?
Who let them in? Do they work here?
Yeah, this
I want ice cream.
Great.
Oh, speak of the devil, here they come. It's the Scoops Troop.
The Scoops Troop.
They're right by that horsey that I love. Which reminds me of Jennifer Connelly. Have you seen?
Oh, I gotta look it up again.
No, Andy, no. After the show.
Yeah, Steve, what'd you think?
No, this is a great episode. I mean, it continues the high from last episode. You know, you get that really great ending previously with the We'll Meet Again, and now we're really, really ramping up here. I love that we're getting Murray back. That's so much fun. Like, that's such a fun character. And now he's with Jim and Joyce. Like, what's that going to be like? The inclusion of Alexei, the Russian guy.
I didn't even bring up Alexei.
It's so fun. It's such a subversion of expectations too, because we saw him in the first episode of the season, you know, Russian scientist in charge of the project, quote unquote. And then we're kind of like Hopper in this episode where he like, you know, we took this guy hostage. Oh, he's running away. Oh no, he actually just wants to get a slushie at 7-Eleven and he's just enjoying that slushie so much. It really makes you wonder, like, who is this guy? He seems fun, even if he murdered all those children.
He's a child
Hop is to be believed.
I love it.
I agree with you that the stuff that the Scoops Troop is doing underground is so much fun. Pluckiness is their team superpower because they don't have an 11, they don't have a Hopper, but they got pluck, and they got that in spades, baby. And really, the real hero of this episode, though, and maybe of the whole show, is Nancy. Because Nancy is stepping up to lead the kids into the adventure, right? She's the one that knows what's wrong. She knows what to do. And all these kids are like around like, what are we going to do? Hopper's not here. Dustin's not here. And Nancy's like, come on, kids, let's fucking go. We got a mystery to solve and we got to stop the mind flare. And I love that she clocks it as the mind flare pretty early on after what she sees what's going on with Miss Driscoll. She's like, oh, that reminds me of what happened to Will last season. Jaybird, I don't want to upset you.
Well, Karen told her to keep digging.
Yeah. So really, Karen's the real.
That's what I'm saying.
You're right. You're right. I shouldn't have.
Which means by proxy, the real hero is
the meat flare.
Ted.
Oh, shoot.
He threw it up for you and everything.
Yeah, and you just went
meat flare.
I got distracted by his hat's backwards now. He's ready for
we kissing?
kisses.
maybe.
Let's get him both cheeks.
Oh,
Steve, you got to think before you say these things.
But I really like the tension that they're playing in between, what the meat flare storyline with the Russian storyline. I think that's really, really well done. Having these two antagonistic forces in Hawkins is cool and fresh and new for the series, and that's really exciting. And lastly, I'll just say this, we know what happened to the rats at the beginning of the episode, how they blew up and formed into the meat flare. So seeing that happen to people is so gnarly and wild and disgusting. And shit is different now on the show because now people can melt into flesh ooze monsters. That's disgusting. And I know a lot of people hate this season because the gore is so much. And it's this is why, but I don't know. I think it's cool. It's gnarly. Cool. It's wild. It's something you haven't seen before and wouldn't expect in this show that started off with little kids playing D&D. You know what I'm saying? But no, a great episode. Kit, what about you? What did you think?
I think this episode is fantastic. I think it's the best episode of the season. It's interesting that you say that. I don't think it's a bad thing, but I don't think it's anything new. I think it's actually cleverly the same thing. Because we had in season 1, it was the Hawkins lab government agents and the Demogorgon. And so now we have the Russians and the Mind Flayer. And so they've always kind of got that comically evil human element versus the supernatural element kind of antagonist going on. What I think is new, and I don't know that I even like, but it's interesting that they chose to do this, is this theme of this season of bitches be tripping. You know what I mean? It's Lucas and Max and Elle and Mike, but then it's carried over to Joyce and Hopper and Nancy and Jonathan. And
all the interpersonal relationships.
All of the
couples.
Heterosexual relationships are fraught this season.
And then Will's over there God damn it, I just want to play D&D.
Yeah, it's so interesting that they did this. And the reason I noticed, because there's a really funny moment where Nancy snaps at Jonathan and Lucas, who through his dad has become the love doctor.
She's never wrong, son.
And Lucas goes, "Oh boy!" As soon as he knows exactly what's going on between these two. And Jonathan, let me pull you aside, buddy. It's really funny and interesting. And then I kind of noticed that they're having Hopper and Joyce do the thing, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on here with this season?" You know what I mean? The only people I want to fight, Karen and Ted, are not. Everyone else.
You got to save a happy, healthy relationship.
You got to save that for the final season, baby.
Even Larry's yelling at Winnie. It's just everyone in this town. What's in the water?
Probably nothing good. It's probably
chlorine.
Yeah, Steve's over there dipping his airheads in it. Let me test it. But this is a fantastic episode. I mean, Hopper is on one, and I think we get the origin of every new character they add. To be quite frank, is always awesome. That's one thing Stranger Things is really good at, is rewatching it this time. I've realized a lot of the story stuff, not always perfect, I'll just say. It never matters. I don't care, because the characters are so good and so interesting and so fun. Mm-hmm. And you would think with such a strong core group that adding anything into the mix would be really dangerous and rarely work. But it's the opposite, in fact. It's every new character is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You got Murray, you got Max, you got Bob the Brain,
Billy,
and then Billy, and then fucking Alexi rocks. One of the most beloved characters who hardly says anything intelligible to any American.
Stop.
Yeah, yeah, we know that one.
Stop.
Stop. Alexi is low key the best part of the show.
I mean, yeah. Alexi, we are all Alexi.
Do you guys remember when this season came out and how viral little clips of Alexi went?
He was everywhere. All the reaction shots, because they use him.
With the Slurpee? Yeah.
They cut to this whole season. They cut to him constantly. The main characters are arguing about something, and then they cut to Alexi, who's emoting what the audience is feeling, and it slays every time.
He's just everyone's ideal spirit animal,
Yeah.
Just rolling with chaos.
Much like the Slurpee, he's our little sweet treat.
Aww.
He is the Slurpee of Stranger Things. I don't know if I like the way that sounds, but
we need to
I
make
also
that a shirt. Just Alexi slurping on the Slurpee that says "My little sweet treat."
You guys know what to do.
Get on
Christmas
it.
is coming soon.
Get in there.
XL. Don't make it white though, because I'll sweat through that and never be able to wear it again.
Right.
That's what happens to my Steve Mayday shirts every time.
Ooh,
I get pit
R.I.P.
stains.
R.I.P. Those are white.
That's right. Just like Steve. Anywhoozle, let's do the deep dive. We're ready to get going after a brief break to hear from one of our sponsors. And we're back, and Netflix describes Chapter 5, The Flayed, thusly. Strange surprises lurk inside an old farmhouse and deep beneath the Starcourt Mall. Meanwhile, the Mind Flayer is gathering strength. He's down there working out with Billy's weights.
I need someone to go out and get me some more strength. Mama needs her flayed real bad.
Why is the Mind Flayer Jennifer Coolidge?
That's something we started several episodes ago and it kind of took off. But we haven't recorded anything since it took off.
Okay.
Hopefully it's still relevant to the people that liked it.
That could be said about our show in general. It opens with that elevator that the Scoops Troop is stuck in, barreling down. That's a long shaft.
Yeah, it is.
Everybody's
something-
screaming and hitting buttons. It's so funny.
Hey, Dustin's doing his classic screech. Shit. They're all screaming. The buttons only work with the key card, Robin surmises. After the one time they did work, of course, we figured that out last episode. And Erica says that she had better be home for Uncle Jack's party, or there will be hell to pay.
Because Uncle Jack's party is lit.
That's right. But Steve points out he doesn't give a fuck, because if they're not there, that means they're dead.
And a Russian
Which is not a good
elevator.
way to calm down a child.
She takes it in stride, though.
Yeah, maybe when you're talking to Erica, that is just brass tacks.
Yeah.
Does calm her down.
She likes talking straight numbers.
That's right.
These numbers got to be in communication with each other, all right? I do love the small bit when the elevator does come to a halt. There's that little bit where like the boxes fall and you just hear Steve off screen like, it fell on my groin. It fell on my groin.
That would suck. To be in that situation and your dick hurt. That's the worst. They decide to climb out through the hole in the elevator, the little elevator top thingy. And
The ceiling of the elevator.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm saying what's the word? It's not a it's a cavity.
Emergency hatch.
Hatch. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was. You're a Lost fan. Should have come up with that way sooner.
We have to go back.
And they realize it's too far to climb. They're way down that shaft. Again, long shaft.
Can't
Not
stress that enough.
not a lot of girth,
Little to the left.
but a long shaft. The echo sounds like the Upside Down.
They went down that shaft like real deep too.
They did.
Yeah.
But didn't the sound design the same as the Upside Down? I thought
feels
that was
like
an
it.
interesting choice.
Yeah.
They had to have known.
I think I also get the impression like whenever we go into the upside down, there's usually like camera pullback to like reveal like whether they're in the tunnels or whatever. There's always that cool like boom, 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 boom
Yeah.
shot, and they kind of had that with the elevator shaft here. as well.
Exactly. You're picking up what I'm laying down. Joyce and Hopper drive to the Hess farm. Somebody's home, Hopper says.
There's a Lynx truck.
There's some like low frequency pulsing there, or at least according to the subtitles. And there are stairs under the bed.
What?
Under the bed
That's
are
not
stairs.
where you put stairs.
Never, not usually. And they're down there tinkering around, trying to figure out what's going on. Motorcycle Man shows up to Hess Farm at that same moment. They hear men speaking Russian down there. And Hop has a hard time talking to Alexi. No, understand.
Hopper would be a great foreign dignitary. Just the way his opening salvo is, "Hey dipshits."
With the current administration, yes, he would be perfect.
No understand. Exactly.
They hear big footsteps above. Joyce interrupts Hopper's kind of unprofessional diatribe.
No
Hey, the
understand.
Terminator's here. We need to chill.
That guy needs to really work on his. If he's going to be like a useful agent
He doesn't have to be
for
sneaky.
Mother Russia,
He's a wrecking ball.
he doesn't gotta like clump. He sounds like Matt Reeves' Batman walking out of you know how they like gave him a sound design so he sounded like a tank coming out of the shadows in that first shot.
Yeah.
In the Batman, he sounds like that.
I got new boots.
Well, I'm just saying, before you insult Matt Reeves' Batman,
I love that movie.
you need to tread lightly, as Robin would say.
It's one of my favorite parts of that movie is the sound design of the Batman.
I love the boots.
I love the boots.
Boats. Yeah, he doesn't have to be quiet or sneaky. He's a giant man.
With a machine gun.
They tussle again. There's bang, bang, and shoot, shoot. But first, Hopper has the gun. He has the drop on him. He has a gun to his head. And he says, "You are a policeman. Policemen have rules." And
You wanna
Hopper's
try
like,
that?
"Yeah, you want to fucking test that out, big boy?"
Counts to 3 and he does shoot.
That's what my note says. He actually fires. Now, you think it's because the guy moved and it was like a reaction, or he was going to shoot on the
I think he
count?
was going to shoot.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like
He was going to blow some daylight in the back of that skull.
if you actually slow it down, it's really fascinating. I don't know if you guys have ever done this. In the background, you can hear Hop say McClunky. That was for you, buddy.
Hop shot first.
There's a big fight, shooting everywhere. And, he gets a wrench to the knee. That's got to suck.
yeah.
You ever get hit with a monkey wrench on your kneecap, Andy?
Not lately.
I bet, especially if it was like to the side like that. Like that's just
yeah.
going to pop that cap off, I feel like.
Some Tyreek Hill shit going on.
Hop busted 2 caps in this scene. One of them was a knee. I also like how, because David Harbour's a big guy. And this he's like a giant Russian man is supposed to be the thing. He's barely bigger than Hopper. You ever notice that? Anyway.
He still looks imposing, though. Hopper is big. This guy's a different kind of big.
What's that supposed to mean?
He looks like
Length versus girth?
he looks like a Dolph Lundgren at his
Sure.
at his prime, and Hop just looks like a brick shithouse. Like, right? You know what I mean? It's a different type of big. Both equally powerful.
I understood. I get it now. Not insulting. What were you going to say?
What happened to the third guy?
He got tied. He's tied up over there.
Oh, okay.
He's the one that goes, ooh, ooh, when right before Hop puts the gun to his head. You mean what happened after this scene?
Well, sure.
He starved to death.
Grigori left him.
Yeah, Grigori's definitely not going to help him.
I don't have any more seats on my motorcycle.
He probably choke slammed him.
That's what they do.
Yeah, every time. He failed, technically. Now you die. If he dies, he dies. Joyce throws the Russian the gun. There's that whole bit. She tries to help.
So funny.
For his whole thing. Fuck. Not even close.
No, not even remotely. Why wouldn't you just shoot him?
I didn't get the weight right.
If they did more cursing in this series, it would have been phenomenal for him to be like, "What the fuck?" Like, when the gun flies over his head.
But he does grab Alexei. Come on, Smirnoff, which is one of the best like joke names of anybody ever. I do enjoy that every time he says that. It works so well coming from Hopper. He throws Joyce the keys. And there's I remember last time, the first time we ever watched this, we were obsessed with his drive.
And then it cuts.
And it hit almost as hard this time. I love it every time.
It's so fun to revisit this because he's playing that up the entire time. Like even when he tosses her the keys land in her hands, and he immediately is like, "Get the car, quit fucking around."
Yeah.
He's not giving her any time.
They all get shot at a bunch. It's a miracle that more people weren't hit. And then as they're driving away, he says, "Do you still think it was our government?" Obviously not.
No, Hop.
They were speaking Russian. Now, does he radio into any of his fellow cops or any of his government friends?
Why would he?
No, he does
Why would
not.
He's got this taken care of. You know?
Obviously, we've got this pretty well under control.
One guy's already strapped to a pipe in the basement. They took one guy in cuffs. They only got to take care of the big guy.
Let's figure this out on our own.
One Russian out of 3 done.
I know a guy in Illinois that speaks Russian. We don't need any help from Paul Reiser. Then we get the title sequence, and it cuts to Jonathan waking up to a phone ringing. Remember, he got in a fight with Nancy last time we saw him. He's been up all night partying with Fagin.
Fagin and the gang.
Get in the gang.
Who are they?
Jonathan has friends.
He's got
Right?
friends.
What kind of partying were they doing?
You know what they were doing.
You know it? Oh my God.
As season 4, Jonathan tells me they were definitely doing some weed.
Doing-
Doing some weed.
They were smoking a J.
That's why they call him Jaybird.
I was really confused in this scene because he's in bed.
Sure.
The clock says 5:48, and
12 minutes to 6 a.m.
but the outside lighting is so bright. My first thought was like, "Dang, Jonathan, you sleep until 6 p.m., dude."
Oh, sure.
Fagin was going hard.
It's daylight savings time. And so it's already very bright at 5 a.m.
But it's like pitch black behind Nancy when it cuts to her shot and she's on the phone. You can kind of see the outside windows behind her, and it's pitch black outside.
Is it really?
Yeah.
They were losing daylight when they were filming, and they were like, "Fuck it, people aren't going to notice. Steve won't notice."
I only noticed because I was confused. Like, man, he's sleeping in late. And then Nancy's first thing is like, it's 6 a.m. Get up.
Oh, Nancy wants to talk to Will, though. Put me on with your brother. What? He's not here. Is he safe?
He thinks you're gross.
Wait, why wouldn't he be safe? I don't know. Maybe because he's always not safe. He gets the tingles.
Jonathan's one of those characters. Like his character works really well when you put him in the situation where he has to protect his little brother.
Yeah, when he's worried about Will.
So when you get him out of that scenario, you kind of like, oh man, what's Jonathan doing? But when you get him here, as soon as she says, why wouldn't he be safe? Then you're like, oh, Jay-Bird.
Oh, he's locked in.
When he's not doing that whole Oliver Twist routine.
Am I right? It's always that.
Blah, blah, blah. Poor.
I was poor.
Oh my God.
Please,
get
sir, I want
over
some
it.
soup.
Yeah, get over it. Dip a bagel in it.
Dude, we know you got an Atari, okay?
And a radio. The police cruiser is shot to shit. It's not operational there in the woods. Hopper's trying to fix it. Joyce is over there grilling Smirnoff about magnets, but he presumably does not speak English. We find out his name is Alexei. She did learn that bit.
Vroom, vroom. Da, da, vroom, vroom.
And he's so sick of hearing Joyce over there talking to him about magnets. He's like, start the car. Would you do something useful? She's like, you do something useful. Very petty argument that they're having.
No, stop.
Alexei starts to freak out. He hears something in the way that the car is trying to start that just tells him this is no good. Stop, stoop. But they do not stoop, and it blows up.
It blows up.
Almost kills Joyce. Think about that. Imagine the show ending there. Joyce is dead.
That's how they write Joyce off. She died right there.
And Hopper, in his grief, falls in love with the Russian Alexei.
Oh, now I'm back in. You complete me, Smirnoff.
And then it becomes this like true romance style crime spree with Alexei and Hopper.
Quit selling me on this.
He's Alabama Alexei Worley.
But this is great writing because it shows, I love how it shows that Alexei knows machinery and components because
he knows machina.
Just by listening to what they're doing and hearing the sounds of the engine, he knows like, oh, that's not good.
Explode.
It explode. It go boom.
Niet. Any other Russian words? Do svidaniya. They're heading to a friend of his. That's what he says. They're walking in the woods. Joyce and he are having this like marital spat at this point, right? So we're just going to walk to Illinois. Yes, Joyce, we're going to walk to Illinois. We should be there by Friday. Jesus fucking Christ.
Get off my back.
I love this transition because it's like the flies or whatever are in the woods and there's mosquitoes and he's
swatting at him
and fighting him off. And then like they all disappear into smoke and it becomes the void. And you realize that 11 is watching Hopper.
Yeah, it's a really neat transition.
She's not a good spy though. I like hate that it's her that can see things and her that doesn't know anything about how the world works. Because she should be like, he's wearing handcuffs. Hopper's in trouble. But instead she's like, I don't know. Illinois?
Maybe because she's never been
There's
given
so many red flags about this.
She's never been given a photo. She's never been given a photo of Alexei or knows what he looks like, so she can only see people that she knows.
So she only see Hopper, which is why they disappeared. And
she knows Joyce is there.
Yeah, she can hear her.
But I don't know, like, have they... What? She just hears it.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus Christ. But isn't that something that they used to do where they had to show her the photo so she knows who to look for? So if she doesn't know who Alexei is, maybe she doesn't see him there.
That's only when that's the only person there, though. Like if Alexei was alone, she would need a photo.
Oh, that's true because...
But we don't know for sure if he would be gone just because she doesn't see him. But maybe.
Because we saw her check in on a radio at one point. There wasn't even a person there. She know what model it was? Like, how'd that work?
She knows that radio. She lived with it.
All right.
I don't know.
But I guess it's your point is correct where she doesn't need that because didn't she see Heather a couple episodes ago before she met Heather when Billy was attacking her?
She had the photo of Heather.
Well, that was before she got the photo. When she first checked in on Billy when they were going to spin the bottle. Did she see Heather or did she just see Billy? She does
because she has that flashback memory of her tied up.
Bending over something and it's Billy from behind and then he stands up and looks
So
at
maybe
her.
she didn't see Heather in that.
But there's another flashback in this episode where Heather's bound and gagged and like it's a horrifying 11 as though the memory of it exists.
But that's when she goes looking for her is when she sees the bound and gagged Heather, right?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I think you might be right.
I might be stretching here to make sense of this.
Either
Why she doesn't
way.
talk about Alexi in this vision.
We know that she for sure sees Hopper and knows that he's out in the woods talking about Illinois. Okay? Illinois. Woods. Woods with Will's mom. Illinois. And it's like
The state of Illinois?
so fucking helpful, right?
I do like when Mike asks for clarification, like the state, and Eleven's like,
Illinois.
Just
Illinois,
a
I don't
baby.
know.
I don't have any money.
I can pay you in blocks.
Elle's throat is hurt from being strangled by Billy, and they're in the bathroom, her and Max, and Max has a good joke where she's like, it only hurts when I talk. Well, good thing Mike's throat isn't hurt, or he'd be in constant pain. That's a good one.
Got him.
Always got to shit on the boys.
Got to.
We don't just stop Billy, we stop the mind flayer, is what Will's saying.
Yeah. Will's stepping up.
Because if we cook Billy and the mind flayer leaves his body, okay, that saves him. Who cares? Then we still have to deal with the issue. I love how, like, when it's not him, he's like, we got to think bigger picture here, guys.
Right. If he dies, he dies.
You motherfucker. But he's got a decent point. Like, it just left my body, and now it's an issue we're still dealing with. We have to stop the mind flayer itself. The girl's still in the bathroom, and then Lucas, in his sage wisdom, that's what girls do. They hang out in bathrooms.
Hang out in bathrooms, son.
They take hella shits, my guy. I've researched this.
Hella.
Constantly. That's how they stay so fit.
I remember being in
Go on.
middle school. I think it was middle school. And they made a day. It was like a whole event where they were going to let the classrooms like, all right, boys, you get to see what the girls inside the girls' restroom looks like and vice versa for the girls. It was like almost like a fucking field trip.
The fuck?
It was, yeah. In hindsight, it's such a weird thing. But you remember
That sounds so liberal.
But you remember being like a little kid being like, what do they do in there? What's it like in there? And let me tell you, the girls' restroom at this school, way better than the boys' restroom.
Oh, they are.
It was so nice.
And they're cleaner just by nature of the...
Who's in there?
They have to be. We're pissing everywhere.
As someone who used to clean toilets at the movie theater,
The girls' bathroom is
the
the
women's
worst?
restroom was far worse than the men's restroom.
No way.
Oh, yeah. It was
Really?
comical how
Blowing
much
it
worse.
up?
Among other things, yeah.
What do you mean?
Like blowing it up, leaving trash everywhere. It was really weird. Like, and then maybe this is anecdotal. It was only in our region of Ohio where this happened.
These bitches in Ohio.
But oh my gosh, like it was one of those things where it's like, you got bathroom duty. Which one? Men's or women's? Women's. Ah, fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Nasty ladies.
I remember going into the women's restroom at my church when I was little on accident one time, and they had a couch. And I was like, oh, look at that.
They had a couch in the middle school bathroom that we went to.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, I don't know. Why would you sit on that?
You see, if that was in the men's, it would get pissed on.
It's first thing. First thing.
I think it's if they're like feeling unwell, they can have a spot to chill for a second.
When they get the vapors,
Yeah. What?
Oh, my stars.
I got the vapors.
Oh,
They get those.
Petunia.
Ladies get the vapors, Andy.
I don't know what that means.
Well, then you don't know about women.
I don't, apparently. What does this mean? Women vapors?
He's gonna look it up.
Yeah.
It's an old 1940s saying when they pretended to be fainty.
Oh, okay.
I
They
got
call
the
it getting
vapors.
Oh, I got the vapors.
I've never heard that before. It's cute.
It's not cute.
Oh, my stars.
It's fucking serious, and you have to worry about it. You know what I hate, Steve? What
do you hate?
Periods.
Okay, Tom Holloway.
I hate ending sentences.
Jesus Christ.
That was good, Andy. That was good. I'm dumb, so it took like
You did the Andy pause.
It took 10 seconds for my brain to understand that joke, and that was really good. I don't want you to not feel like it wasn't appreciated.
Thanks, man.
He'll get props in the Discord later. From somebody who was listening on 0.5 speed and caught Andy's joke. Like they're like little Easter eggs for the show.
What will Andy say next? Andy says the darndest things.
The Andy Eggos. Where are we at in the actual show?
They're conspiring against us.
Oh, the girls in the bathroom. That's right. And Will is disgusted that they're still talking about like their relationship with these girls and the problems like that, right? And it's like, no, I mean,
She dumped your ass, Mike.
it's a sub concern that I have. Definitely the world is number one, but Ella and I's relationship is number two, is what
This
he's
is-
trying to say.
The B plot.
And then they can hear them, is what's so funny. And then they continue talking. They're definitely conspiring against me. But then somebody else knocks on the door because earlier in this scene, Karen's like, Mike, breakfast. And Mike being the biggest piece of shit in the world. Fuck you!
The meatloaf.
Like, because he's stereotypical white kid talking to his mom crazy.
I fucking hate you.
Breakfast. Bet it's not good. This is why dad hates you. But no, it's Nancy who's not going to put up with that shit. Open the fucking door.
You little twerp.
She's got her gun out there.
She's strapped.
That'd be funny. It's Nancy and Jonathan. They went to check on the kids.
Yeah.
Thank God Will's fine. Any hoozle. Dustin's in the shaft calling a code red. Code red, trying to reach somebody.
Anybody.
He's going to the highest part of the location he can, on top of the elevator to try to get a signal. The Red Army have infiltrated Hawkins. I repeat, code red. Steve's a real cranky pants after spending the night with Robin. That's what Dustin points out. You got to sleep with Robin last night. You're still being a cranky pants. And Steve decides to take a piss. You got to take a leak.
Gotta take a big old piss.
Robin can see the pee.
He aims for the wall that has the window.
No window.
Or the little opening that kind of meets the outside of the elevator, I should say. I don't know if you would call it the opening.
Oh, I guess you're saying if he peed in the rear, they wouldn't see it.
Right.
That's fair.
Yeah. As someone who's like, if I had to stay there in the shaft with other people and I've made the decision, okay, I'm going to go to the top and pee over the side, I'm going to make sure which wall does not have that opening. First thing I do.
I'm with Steve. I would not have. I think of elevators as boxes.
You would have peed in the elevator with everybody there. This is my corner.
I would have found that girl's bathroom and peed on that couch.
This is mine now.
I think of elevators as boxes. And I wouldn't have thought that, I would have been real shocked that Robin could see. At least he wasn't like peeing into the hatch, pissing on him. Literally, and then Erica starts banging that can of green shit on the ground. She's going to crack it open and drink it. She's thirsty.
Mm-hmm. If it comes between dying of thirst or dying of drinking potentially acidic liquid, she's choosing the liquid.
But then Robin hears that little Austin Powers golf cart go up. Dude, it's the exact same thing that he does. And it's still a sequence of tunnels and stuff. What is with that thing?
That cart only exists in tunnels.
Is that what that's for, maybe? Like to transfer things?
It has to
in
be,
tunnels?
Right?
Yeah, it's a big old tunnel cart.
Tunnel cart. It might be what it is. Let's see. I'm going to Google it.
What's a tunnel cart look like?
Tunnel. We're going to get those like old school mining carts from Donkey Kong.
You get a kind of wedge.
Tunnel cart, Austin Powers. A luggage cart. It's called a luggage cart.
Oh, I guess you do see those at the airport.
You do.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my God, there's a car made of luggage. Have you seen this? The scooter that turns into a suitcase?
I have seen that.
The old lady sits on?
Yeah. They did a Practical Jokers bit with that thing.
That's a rideable suitcase. I want one.
It's awesome.
What if I was cruising through the airport in that? Just perfectly able-bodied.
Get hella pussy.
Get roadhead on that thing. I was just shooketh imagining Austin Powers driving that thing, but it rolls up and immediately that guy smells the piss. And I like that the guy smoking the cigarette does not, because his sense of smell is gone from smoking, which is mine's gone for life.
I just thought maybe he was like, I'm Russian. Like this
peace. I love smell of peace.
Everywhere.
The whole world smells like peace.
Yes,
exactly.
Yes.
The world is peace.
But when they leave, they stack up all the boxes on the luggage cart or whatever. And Steve throws that green bottle, the ooze, to prop up the door. Very clever. Lets everybody else get out first because he's a fucking hero. And then he barely makes it through as it collapses and it squishes the green stuff, which is in fact highly corrosive. Still want to drink that? Robin says to Erica. Obviously not. I was thirsty. Oh, fuck me.
Sorry, I'm 9.
And then they see how long the tunnel is. Miles, I guess. And Steve says, I hope you guys are in shape. Looking at you, roast beef, which is fucking rude.
But that's the type of insult you can,
especially with chicks around. If I'm 12, I'm literally going to go drink the green stuff at that point.
But that is the kind of insult you can levy towards your best friend.
Yeah, but not when he's
And
like
they're best friends.
It seems mean because he's like 6 years younger and he's not emotionally like if
There is a power dynamic involved.
If me and Andy are in that tunnel and he's like, keep up, fat dick or whatever.
Fat
Well,
dick.
that'd be cool.
Don't know how to use it.
Keep up, fat juicy dick. Come on.
Hope that big hog doesn't trip you up. Sorry, was that too mean? You know what I mean? He's
We've
like,
been talking about dicks so much this week.
oh yeah, this week. Mr. Let me see it.
I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just merely pointing out a fact.
If Andy was like, come on, fatty, like that's fine, right? But if he said that to like my son, that's different. You know, that's just mean. The power dynamics are different. You know, that's all I'm saying. I guess him and Dustin are on pretty even playing because of his intelligence.
Well, shirt says roast beef, right? So he's at least that's at least just
Oh, does it?
yes. He's wearing this shirt. Roast beef.
Oh, I couldn't read it because the font. It looks like Rocco's Modern Life font.
Yeah.
Rocco's Modern Life.
A wallaby.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Interesting. I love that even Dustin, like me, did not know he was wearing that shirt.
Hey, what the? Oh,
Why me? Because he looks at Robin and Erica. Why me? It's so funny. It's a great scene. We go to Nancy. She explains the details to the gang down there in Mike's basement. Well, the Wheeler basement, also her basement. He likes it cold. And it's such a stupid line. But they realize that, like, oh, that's what's going on, right? Lucas notices that Nancy and Jonathan are fighting, as I pointed out earlier.
What did you do, boy?
She was flayed, just like Billy. And then they mention the bad screams again. What
I
are?
love how Lucas is like, what are good screams? And Max
No,
like, tell you when you're older.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's things we talk about on the couch in the bathroom. Wait, Heather Holloway? Tom. So they realize that the editor of the Hawkins Post must be flayed as well. That's what was going on with. That's why he was all sweaty.
That's why they got fired. It's not because they did a bad job.
That's right.
It's because he was flayed.
It's all making sense now. Will and Mike have to sit in the back of the car, which apparently Will is used to. Welcome to my world.
Because Will's always third wheeling.
That's right.
And now Mike is getting a taste of that medicine.
Back here.
He's been given the medicine.
Why does she hit their bikes?
I know, that's those things, like Hopper says, those things are like Cadillacs to those kids. Why did they cut to one of the kids like, Nancy?
I expected like that scene. What's that movie where they're at a biker bar and they back the car and knock all the motorcycles down?
Oh.
But I expected a bunch of bikers to run out and beat Nancy up.
I know what you're talking about, but
Yeah, what is that
You
from?
ran over my Huffy.
my Huffy.
That's a nice bike. Is that a Huffy? A movie where they back into all the
Because it's a comical beat,
motorcycles.
right? Because it's like dominoes they fall over.
Well, it happens in the Bike Riders apparently.
Some
but that's
Mr.
not,
Bean
That's
shit.
not it. No, not Easy Rider. You're just coming up with motorcycle movies, you son of a bitch. Not fooling me. Well, write in distributethingspod@gmail.com or comment on the Patreon if you have the answer.
Is it like Rat Race?
Andy's over there like, I'm in.
I'm trying.
Wait, I came up with Jennifer Connelly writing.
Guys, I'm going to need an hour.
0 to midnight.
They drive away after they hit the bikes. Terminator, Grigori, finds the broken down cruiser in the woods. It's overly comically dramatic, in my opinion. Like the way that it keeps zooming in on him as he turns around. They do that shot like 3 times in this episode.
They're not here.
I am also, every time I look.
Where are they?
They are not here. This is where I put the note, doesn't Hopper have a radio in his truck? Doesn't matter now. Joyce says that Hop shouldn't walk so close because he stinks. Now they're just getting downright mean.
Yeah, that's not fair.
You're a stinky bitch, Hop.
Smell
Back
like
up.
balls.
Why don't you hang out with your new boyfriend, Alexi? Oh, yeah. Every man I talk to is my boyfriend.
Russian Scott Clark over there.
And then Alexi runs away, which is very satisfying to Joyce. And
Joyce, he's running.
And he's giggling. I love that when it cuts to Alexi, he's like, he's just living his life, experiencing joy in all the smallest ways that he can find. And that's what it's about. That's what I mean. He's the guy we all wish we were.
He's only ever seen subterranean America. So he's heard about 7-Eleven his whole life.
He's as excited about 7-Eleven as middle schoolers are about 6-7.
That's right.
Yeah.
6-7.
My son had to do an essay in English class about the meaning of 6-7.
Oh,
The teacher assigned it to all of them.
that sounds like the teacher just wanted to figure it out.
I think that she was phrasing it like, look how cool I am. I'm going to engage you on your level. But she was just genuinely curious.
What the fuck are they talking about?
And I asked my son, I said, what did you write? And he said, I just said it was a meme and it's funny. And then I didn't know what else to say. And there was a word count. So I just wrote the numbers 6 and 7 over and over.
Got an A. Got her.
And I was like, so she learned nothing. Got it. And I asked him, like the teacher, what did you say? Because I wanted to know.
Yeah. I don't know what we're talking about. I recently saw
6,
some
7.
clip that said 6, 7, and I was like, I'm just out of touch.
Yeah, you're done.
Isn't it just like it's just a call and response thing? Like they're just trying to get you to say it. There's really nothing deeper than that.
I suppose.
Yeah, I don't think it like means anything per se. They're just wanting to get the response out of you, whether it's I don't know what you're talking about or you're in on the joke type of thing.
It's like jalapeno.
Jalapeno?
Yeah, these nuts, jalapeno mouth. Got him, Andy.
Got him. It's like Olivia.
Olivia?
Oh, these nuts, Olivia face.
Or a dragon.
So we
Dragon?
Dragon these nuts all over your face. 6, 7.
we used to try to create new ones at the restaurant I worked at. There's obviously jalapeno and all that stuff, right? And we would like call people upstairs in the bar and say, so-and-so's on the phone, like Olivia, and get them that way. And it was an Italian restaurant. It was a pizza place I worked at. And I was like, hey, man, can you go grab some of the desserts from downstairs? You know what I mean? And he was like, the cannolis? And I was like, can all of these nuts fit up in your mouth? And it kind of worked.
Oh, that's perfect.
Great.
Where were we?
They're heading to 7-Eleven.
Yes, it's a 7-Eleven that he gets to, and they're all so thirsty. They all crack. I think Joyce and Alexi have Cokes, but what does Hopper have?
He has a Jolt Cola.
Whoa. Was that one of your Easter Eggos?
It is,
And
yeah.
we'll talk about it later then. I don't know what that is, but I'm excited to find out. I did notice that they bought a 6-pack of new Coke is what that is. Was regular Coke just not on the menu at that time?
I don't think so. I think they phased it out
They just
with a
completely
different
subbed it?
recipe and people hated it.
Yeah, I've never had new Coke. It was a failed experiment, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be sweeter like Pepsi because it was in direct response to Pepsi.
Really? They got threatened by Pepsi?
Well, in the 80s, Pepsi was like getting a big market share. And so Coke was like, oh, it must be because it's sweeter. So they made Coke sweet.
New Coke. And everybody was like, you turned your back on real Coke fans. This is too woke now.
I've been
Coke
with
went
Coke.
woke.
I've been with Coke since the beginning and you killed him.
First you took the cocaine.
Then you took the sugar cane.
That's good.
Alexi's in the back finger blasting Slurpees over there, which is crazy work.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody's ever done that before, and nor should they. I don't know what they do in Russia, sir. That's fucked up.
I just love the idea that he was just very curious.
He was doing
like he'd
yeah.
never seen that before and was like, how does
was-
my God.
He was doing a gummy.
Yeah. He was getting it in his teeth. And he's like, Hopper, I know you're in the middle of the purchase, but Alexi wants some sweet treats.
And Hopper's over there eating a Slim Jim. Like they're just finding the shittiest foods that
Right.
gas stations offer after that long hike.
Right.
At least the Russian dude comes in with some fucking snowballs. Like
later on,
get a
yeah.
snack cake. Not that the snowballs themselves are great. I'm just saying, like, he grabbed an actual snack.
He got something as substance.
I would go for a Slim Jim over a Snowball. I mean, you lost me.
No,
Who eats Snowballs?
I mean,
I do like a
What?
Slim,
Are you
no,
a
I'm
Snowball
saying
guy?
I do like a Slim Jim.
Oh,
That's what
yeah,
I was
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Slim Jim
I like a
too.
Slim
I like
Jim.
Slim Jim
I'm
too.
just saying it's not invigorating
Hey,
though.
it should be a whole bag of jerky, not a Slim Jim.
Jerky, I would have
It
accepted.
should also be like a bag of
Snowballs are off the
chips.
table.
Snowballs are, I'm going to bed soon.
They're coconut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I probably
now
like
in
coconut.
adulthood, I'd probably fuck with them.
I like coconut more than everybody here. I'm guessing.
I think so. I like coconut in small doses.
I love coconut.
Coconut
fan.
cream pie, big fan.
fan.
I love cream pies and coconut on it, the best.
Oh yeah.
Cocoa these nuts all over your face.
Mounds Almond Joy, right? Are you with me?
Yes.
Am I losing you?
Did you guys
No,
see
I
the
love
poll
coconut.
in Discord that was like, what is the best Halloween candy of all time? A, Almond Joys, or B, Nerds?
What a psychotic poll.
I thought it was
That's
quite psychotic
intense,
too.
but between those two is definitely Almond Joy.
You were with Eric on that. I was definitely team nerds.
I'm going to go nerds rope if I'm going to go nerds.
Well, you can't.
Then I'm going to have to go almond joy.
It's those little boxes of nerds that you get.
I know what nerds
Hurts
are.
your teeth.
They don't hurt your teeth.
What?
They do.
What are
I
you,
don't
a
like
pussy?
them. I don't like
Did
them.
you like?
Just little like
Yeah, pussy
pure sugar.
Did you get cursed by William Wonka? Like what?
Ow, my teeth. The tiny little rocks hurt me.
I need to get my Werthers instead.
Now what you need is a Heathburg.
Oh shit! I went from 0 to midnight.
That just nestles your teeth like a good hug from Grandpa. A stinky hug from Grandpa.
Stinky.
Yeah. Yeah, he's finger blessing the Slurpee. There's a Slim. Karen, we cut back to Karen.
Did we?
We're not cut to Karen, but Joyce is on the phone with Karen.
Yes.
And she's inquiring about Will. And we hear her say that Will and the gang went to the movies, is where she thinks they went. She thinks they just barreled out of there like a bat out of hell and backed into the bikes because they're late for the movie.
Yeah.
Day of the Dead, another screening.
Nancy and Jonathan are going with them.
And then this is where Hop commandeers that douchebag's vehicle, who's
The Todd father.
the Todd father, who falls for it, hook, line, and sinker.
And I love how he's not even trying. Hop is not even trying. He's got the Slim Jim halfway in his mouth, like, yeah, this guy's child murder, real bad.
Hop's like, I'm fine with hitting you, so I'm just going to try barely here.
He's got the energy that I think a lot of people have to, like, if you want to sneak into a place, you need Hopper's energy, where you're not trying too hard, you're just acting like you belong.
Act as if. That's the rule for any good con.
Right.
Act as if. I've got a friend who told me this story recently. I forget what it was. It was a Gold's Gym or one of those really nice gyms, not Silver Lake nearby, but like
Planet
that.
Fitness.
No, it's like, no, fuck no. It's the opposite of Planet Fitness. It's kind of an Olympic-sized pool and a sauna and a massage therapist and all that stuff.
Oh.
And he calls the place and he's like, can I get a free tour? And they're like, sure. Show up on Sundays, you know. And so he calls again to confirm, and it's the same lady. And she's just so lackadaisical. And this is an old friend of mine that's like from my kind of past. Like he's got a criminal past, but he's been good for 20 years now. But still that part of his brain is there. And he realizes because of her lackadaisical attitude about this tour, he's like, which day again? And she's like, Sunday's fine. But so anyway, long story short, he's been going there without a membership for months. Like, never have they stopped me to ask if I'm on a tour. I just walk by, I wave. I see the same ladies all the time now. So now there's no way they're ever going to suspect me. And he's like, I just go. It's great.
You don't have to badge in? I thought that at any gym you had.
They do have that function, but it doesn't seem to
Interesting.
matter.
Wow.
So he just goes.
That's fire.
What's funny about this guy is he makes like $500,000 a year. He's just a dick. And so act as if is what the point of the story was.
Act
you know,
as if.
That's the key.
We're not stealing from you. We're stealing from the corporate overlord billionaires that ruin this country.
That's right. That's right.
Just like 8.
But I love my favorite part of this scene is the guy goes, "Hey, you hey." Is what,
You hey, police emergency.
it was what Hopper with the Slim Jim in his mouth. You hey.
You hey.
And the guy's like, "Oh shit, okay."
It's one of the most dangerous men in the world.
Child murderer.
Many children.
Detective Byers. And Joyce is like, what?
And Lexi's sitting there smiling, sipping his Slurpee.
Yeah, he looks like a psychopath.
He may not look like it, but he's killed many children.
That's right. He's a what did she say? Fraud or something?
Yes. Yeah. Wire fraud or something. He's like, no, child murder. Child murder.
Wait, what?
Jesus.
That's right.
But the Todd father's buying it.
Meanwhile, the Scoops troop is discussing the structural integrity of the tunnel. And Dustin and Steve have an aside about whether or not the Russians possibly know about the gate, you know, the supernatural things they've been involved in. Robin is like, hey, you want to cut us in on this shit? She's a very curious person.
Yeah, because they're like, why would they build this installation here at Hawkins?
That's right.
And that's when they're like, oh, could it be because of that whole thing that we went through for 2 seasons?
It literally must be, my boys.
maybe.
It literally must be. But then they hear the code on the radio. Tread lightly, China. China, tread lightly.
Silver Fox.
Silver cat.
Anderson Cooper, not a fan.
That's the code. It's just a speech from Trump.
Probably
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, probably good. Bitcoin. We like Bitcoin.
But hey, they realize, that if we're hearing the code, that means that there's a radio, remember, that does reach the surface because we were on the surface when we heard it. So that's their new plan, is to hijack this radio and call for help. Meanwhile, the other gang goes to, Nancy and the gang go to Holloway's house. Tom Holloway, Janet Holloway, Heather Holloway, just to be clear.
Yeah.
All the Holloways. And
Ebenezer Holloway.
Old man Holloway. I don't know why I still did Trump. I didn't mean to.
Old man Holloway.
Holloway, great guy.
Old man Holloway voted for me twice. Good guy.
Runs the post.
Has a real big hog.
Don't know how to use it.
Not like me.
They've been loving those chemicals. The whole house is ransacked of chemicals.
They even like broke into the Freon of their fridge to get some more chemical num-nums.
Slurping that. And they find the remains of that fateful dinner that Eleven and Max stumbled upon.
I just wish one of them had eaten a cookie.
I think one of the cookies was missing.
One of the kids snags one.
Oh, stale cookies. I can't stop running.
You're stuck. You're cooked. I wish 11 or Max, one of them would have said like, they didn't eat those cookies. They just point out like no cookies were eaten.
And she's just stumped.
What happened? They no eat cookie.
Put them on Eggo. Illinois. You're not helpful, 11.
Is this Illinois?
Are we in Illinois? Nancy remembers the bandage on Tom when she sees the blood on the floor and how Mrs. Driscoll kept saying, I have to go back.
And then she gets like one of those NBC crime, The Mentalist, like he was attacked here.
They're really stretching into that she's the investigative journalist. She's a good detective, you know?
But it's like Psych whenever he would see like a very small like thing and just know exactly what happened and you would get a flashback.
She goes into her mind palace.
Ooh, I like that. Sherlock?
I understood that reference. And Will comes up with the idea, why don't we let Mrs. Driscoll go back?
Use her as bait.
That's right. We don't know her. She's old. She's going to die anyway. Will is just throwing everybody under the bus this season. We don't care about Billy. We don't care about Mrs. Driscoll. She's barely a named character. Come on, guys.
Will has a plan that consists of 3 words only. Kill them all.
That's right. Should just let me play D&D, motherfuckers.
I wanted to. This is what happens when you don't let a kid play D&D.
Yeah, talk about Will the Wise, more like Will the
Wild.
Thank you.
Will the Wild.
I should have said it sooner or at all. You did.
You're welcome, man.
The Terminator, to Grigori, he sees the car guy snitching to the cops because he's a snitch. And
what else did he say? The way he says that line is so fucking weird.
Yeah.
His accent is great.
I don't like this. He grills that Ricky, the 7-Eleven guy.
How much for ding dong?
Why is he even buying the snowballs?
Because he knew he was going to slam his face into the counter and he didn't want to leave a bruise.
He wanted to squish it.
He got a little pillow.
That's right. Those are tiny little pillows. I keep remembering you saying snowballs. That's a crazy answer. And what made me think about that, where you remember the movie Zombieland, where Woody Harrelson's looking for Twinkies the whole time, and when he gets to that hostess truck and it's filled with snowballs, and he's so fucking mad. Snowballs, because they're trash, Andy.
I don't know if I've ever even had a snowball, to be honest with you.
You're like, at least he's got snowballs.
It's a snack. I'm just saying he got a snack.
They're all snacks, but like it's a gas station. There are actual. I mean, it's the 80s. Maybe they didn't have like protein bars and stuff in there back then, but they had
probably had the hot dog rollers.
Yeah, cans of soup.
Could have at least gotten some circus peanuts or something.
Oh, come on,
circus peanuts. Jesus, Andy, go back to the Dust Bowl.
Some Boston baked beans. You know what I'm saying?
Some canned sardines, potted meat, old English cheese, maybe a summer sausage.
Ooh, now it's a party.
This is getting dangerously close to a charcuterie board, and Steve is getting hard. I like a deconstructed sandwich.
This is my favorite kind of sandwiches.
Oh man, Andy, I love you, buddy.
I love you too, buddy.
I love you, buddy.
Should we kiss?
Andy's got his headphones on, so it kind of looks like you're wearing a backwards cap from my perspective. So I'm just saying you guys should
I'm just trying something different. What do you think?
I think it's great.
Thanks, man.
Remember when people would wear bucket hats, but the top of the bucket hat would be cut out, and then they would spike their hair straight up so it like was going through the bucket hat?
Was that a phase? I remember
Very
the
briefly.
visor phase.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, very briefly, like 1999.
It's not a good look.
Did you guys have visors during the visor phase?
Absolutely,
I was
had
a
a visor
big
and a visor
guy.
phase.
Loved it.
Did you do the thing
No.
where you put the visor backwards but upside down so the bill was kind of like poking?
No, I
at
couldn't
an angle?
pull it off.
Oh, none of us could, Andy, but we did it all the same.
You guys wore visors?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And mine was a North Carolina Tar Heels visor because that was cool for some reason.
It's just the
This might have
shittiest
been-
part of a hat.
This might have been because I know Andy and I played sports in high school, and I know that was a very sporty thing to do, at least in my high school, was the visor.
It was a sporty preppy thing for sure.
How much ass did you guys get in that visor?
Oh, I
Like
got
2.
0. I got 0 ass. Andy got 2 ass.
Both cheeks.
I don't believe you. Not one bit. Nobody's having sex in a visor.
Now that I'm balding, it's like it
That's a
does
bold
everything
move.
that I don't need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the opposite. It's the opposite of a beanie. It's
Yeah.
so not cool. Let me just put the prick part of this hat and leave everything else at home.
You can shield your eyes from the sun.
Sure, that's a little bit of utility to it.
Perch your sunglasses on top of the bill. And then spike your hair through the rest of it.
Pretty.
It leaves room for my frosted
Yeah,
tips.
how are people going to appreciate my frosty tips?
Hopper's friend was a journalist, which we know as they pull up, it's like, oh, this is Murray's crib. We saw Jonathan and Nancy go there. Murray speaks Russian, which is why they're there. He immediately, does the whole camera gag and then opens the door with a shotgun. Alexei in Russian says,
Surname, family name.
"Get that gun out of my face, you fucking pig," or whatever he says.
American pig.
Bald American pig.
Oh, that's,
Yeah.
that's important. The bald is
He's like, yeah, I may be bald, but at least I'm not a bitch or whatever he says.
Yeah, I'm not wearing a visor.
That's right. That's right. Then he scans him for bugs. Doot, 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 doot. And then I love this monologue where he rants at Hopper for a bit. "You drag an enemy of the state into my home as carelessly as a child drags in shit on his shoe."
Great line.
It's so good. It's so good, especially in the diction of Murray Bauman. And she's like, "This guy is certifiable, Hop." Glass houses, Joyce.
Ooh, damn.
You are the craziest person on this show for sure.
Excuse me, can you take your lover's quarrel outside, please?
This is not a lover's quarrel.
Spare me. Because Murray knows what's up. He is the love doctor on
He
the
is.
show.
He is. Him and Lucas. They need to team up, have a show guiding people through romance.
Can you imagine Murray and Lucas's dad just get together?
Oh, I thought you meant that those two were brothers and they had a father. And I was very confused. But now I get it. Now I get it.
Their extended family.
That's right. That's right.
I want to see this show. People are just chanting Murray.
Murray. I like that.
And Lucas is like the Steve bodyguard.
Fuck yeah. I would watch the hell out of that. And it's really funny when Joyce kind of
Just ask him what he's
loses
doing
it.
that makes my magnets fall off my damn fridge.
Please
so
stop
funny.
talking.
Because you could see just how like this all started with her just being, my magnets keep falling off my fridge. And now she's been shot at, chased across the country, all of this shit. And then the way she ends it, it's hilarious.
Yep.
So good. And then it cuts to Alexi's face at the end when she gets done with her monologue. And just his face is like, I'm having a great time. This has been the best day of my life, honestly.
Hey, I'm not angry anymore.
No.
I love America.
Steve and the gang are still sneaking around. They get to this like crowded epicenter of this tunnel system. Red Dawn.
Red Dawn.
And Erica saw the comms room,
4284.
first floor, northwest, and Robin's willing to take that bet. They get to that room. There's a Russian guy in there. And Robin speaks the only Russian words she knows. It's kind of working at first.
Yeah.
Silver cat.
What?
And then she goes, China? But then at that point, Steve's like, fuck, it's time to go. Beats the shit out of that dude.
It's so great because he's standing back. He's letting Robin do his thing. But as soon as that guy even kind of goes for his gun, Steve's like, I'm in protector mode. And he just rushes forward. Doesn't even think about it.
Knocks him out. Dustin's like, dude, you did it.
He flips the fucking phone before he hits him with it.
Yeah,
He's got to
man, he's
flip
so
shit and
cool.
look cool.
He's got to flip everything. He's a flipper.
He's a flipper.
He grabs his key card. They argue. Like, oh, we're just going to go back up there. And Dustin's like, well, if I'd known he could have taken out a Russian guy, that would have always been the plan.
Thought he was a bitch.
But Robin's like, there's something up there. And she went and saw it. And this is what Andy was talking about. They're all just kind of peeking through the window. And there's a lot of people there that could see them. And then they see the Gugatatron.
The Gugatatron 9000?
And they got a gate open and that thing's steady.
It is slightly ajar.
Ain't nobody getting
3 inches
blasted into dust or nothing.
Nobody's getting choke slammed. No.
The parts of that machine are still worrying to me. They're standing way too close to those spinning parts.
Well, that guy's got a suit on.
Sure, but he can still get caught up in the spinning machinery.
Nope. My suit protect. This is Russian suit.
We don't believe in silly American OSHA.
Nobody hold my ladder.
It'll be very dangerous.
The weight of cock hold ladder down. Niet.
Only support I need.
That's right. It is like... I don't ride bikes. So kickstand.
Kickstand.
Anywhoozle. Back at the hospital. No, not there yet. Nancy and the gang get stopped by the receptionist at the hospital first.
Yeah.
And
this girl done lost her damn mind.
She's bringing a whole zoo up in here.
Oh, this is my family, and then Lucas is just like extended. It's hilarious.
2 visitors at a time. So they decide on Nancy and Jonathan. They're in the elevator together. She apologizes. And then he apologizes too. It's like, well, you were right the whole time. I was
So wrong.
Embarrassingly wrong. Mortifyingly wrong.
And then she's like, I look forward to you never doubting me again.
That Oliver Twist bit, though, that was kind of a deep cut. That was low blow.
That's why she apologizes
You're kind of
first.
a bitch.
You rich son of a bitch.
When this is all over, I want to break up. Just saying.
But I'm keeping the pictures. The vending machine doesn't work. And Mike and Lucas are struggling with their candy, but Eleven helps with her mind.
They look like cavemen trying to figure out fire for the first time. The way they're like, ooh, and like hitting the vending machine.
Zoolander and the
Zoolander.
Yeah.
That was it, man. The olive branch. What? You really are hopeless. I'll distract Max so you can talk to her. He knows that she's just over there reading Better Homes and Garden. 11, who doesn't even know what Illinois is. What are you doing right now, girl? But the hospital hall.
These homes are better.
Yes.
These gardens, better.
Medicine. The hospital hall upstairs where Mrs. Driscoll is, it looks really sus. There's like some like notebooks or like files on the ground. That's a little suspicious, right? But hey, let's ignore it. Driscoll is already gone. The flowers are knocked askew. And then Tom is there with bloody hands. Whose blood is that?
Thomas.
It matters a lot whose that is. It might be fine. I just need to know who. That's what Jonathan's thinking. And then they punch him. They hit him with the vase or vase if you're an asshole.
Owie.
They run outside and Bruce is out there. Owie. Because they all feel what each other feels.
They're connected to the hive mind.
He felt the owie.
I like to think that Jake Busey isn't flayed. That's just what he does on his off time.
I'm just helping Tom.
Hey,
I just stomp slowly through the hospital hallways.
I like fighting people in the hospital because then they don't have far to go.
So Nancy Drew.
Bitch.
What's up, Nancy Drew?
That's what he calls her.
I do love the effect when they hit Tom with the vase and then you see Bruce in the hallway and the veins are going across the side of his face. It's really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's like the venom. We are Bruce.
Yeah.
Lucas is tossing Skittles to Max. And that's how he's distracting her. Yeah. Check
Hey,
this
see
out.
if you can catch it in your mouth.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
Look at the candy. Look at the candy. Ooh, ooh.
Does your species like M&Ms? That's a good return of the olive branch.
Yeah.
From Mike. Acknowledge it. It's a way to cleverly, sheepishly, but in a funny way, acknowledge your wrongs. I respect that. That's
That
my
new
style.
look is bitching. Yeah.
And she's like feeling good about that, right? They're having a good moment. Meanwhile, Nancy and Jonathan running for their lives past dead patients and doctors. They've been up there murdering not only doctors, that's fine,
Yeah, the nurses,
but patients.
But
and the patients.
I assume nurses too. Maybe the nurses did it. We don't know.
They're our front line.
Maybe the nurses finally got sick of doing everything and they killed the patients and the doctors.
They killed one doctor and the nurse is like, thank God. And
Good joke, Steve.
Thanks.
Nancy grabs the phone, but the receptionist is on the phone. She's talking about
I don't care how good that woman's pie is. She is not giving in my house.
That's right. Which is fair.
I want to know what kind of pie that is.
Bruce gets in the room. Jonathan gets his ass beat immediately.
Like, hit him with a steel chair.
Oh my God.
My God, that boy has a family. He's whipping him like a government mule.
What?
That's what phrase he would say.
That boy has a little brother.
He's stomping a mud hole in Jay Bird and walking it dry.
He's hitting him like Lonnie used to.
Triple H is a bitch.
But then she stabs him with the scissors, and he's really annoyed by that. She runs. Jonathan's trying to get up. Like his fucking legs don't work anymore at all.
Because he's paralyzed. Because he hit him in the back with a stool.
The way that he gets up is so weird.
Wait,
He's like,
it's as if they don't work at all yet.
cat.
I'm going to pull myself up. I'm going to sit here. But Tom is there. Where you going? Where you going, buddy? Bucko? Bubba?
Chief?
Sport? And then it's intercut with the two of them struggling and hitting Bruce with the fire extinguisher saves Jonathan from Tom due to the hive mind flare. Let's see what I did there. Downstairs, I think Elle can see the lights flickering in the hospital. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Will notices.
It's Will, I think.
Oh, he gets the willy tingle. Guys,
Someone's being activated.
we've got company. He should have said that. It's the classic line. So now that both bodies are down and out, they start us shaking and they start us shimmying.
Did you point out that Jonathan stabs Tom in the fucking throat?
He does do that.
Fatality.
It's worth mentioning for sure.
That's pretty. You don't come back from that.
No, Tom doesn't.
Yeah.
It would have been so funny if he stabbed him and then, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Am I still fired?
Can I have my job back?
Am I still fired?
Are you gonna be okay?
I'll take it out if you give me my job back.
Oh my God, somebody call a doctor. Shit.
They're all dead. Even the patients. And then they melt, which is totally surprising, we have to admit. And then they connect, which is even more surprising.
And this is such a cool shot because Jonathan and Nancy are at either end of the hallway. They've been fighting off in their own little corners. And then two bodies meld together and it's the fucking meat flare.
Chittering and squelching.
Yeah.
Chittering and squelching, those are the last two things you want to hear in a hospital.
Yep. I don't want to hear that at all.
And it's like, and then that's the end of the episode. That's crazy.
What an ending. Like, how do you not? It was so hard for me when I was watching this not to be like next episode.
It's so metal.
So good.
Can't wait. Can't wait for more. And that's it. That's the end of the episode. It's time for our favorite moments now, but after a brief break to hear one more time from one of our sponsors.
Greetings, ghouls and ghost and stream fiends alike. It is October, and now we must give reverence to our most generous of patrons. These exalted souls, our super patrons, offer not mere support, but sustenance to the very lifeblood of this podcast. They are becoming part of something eternal. So before the darkness claims this episode, before the final whisper fades into the void, we shall speak their names aloud, one by one, like incantations echoing in the haunted hall. So with that, excuse me. So thank you to Amy Teckentine, Brianna Williams, John Collins, Sun-Loving Mortal, Xander Barbarian, Daniel Pack, Phil S, Nice Guy Eddie, Apple of Andy's Az, Alba Stinkpot, Maddle Stat, Susie Callahan, Anthony Corona, Jim E, Lady Trashley, Sean Myers, Just Liz Calabria, Brett X, E Scramo, Lil Tickler, Svento7, Jay Scramo, AK Ashley Ray, Jay Rich, Upside Down Canuck, Big Butthorn, Josh Stitch, Jer, Kaylee Sampson, Rabid Dog in a Barbie Car, Elpander, Charlie Friday, Alexis Adler, Peaches, Emmy, Haley B, Joe Velez, Trisha Bueller, Suzanne Rode, Sean Callahan, Jadinklage Morgoon, Jen Robinson, Kalisha Reeves, Paula Garcia, That Brenda, Aaron Armstrong, Who Do You, Ashley Powers, Casey McCain, and of course Enza. So thank you all so much for supporting streaming things. And now, with that, let the reckoning begin. Back to the episode.
And we're back. We found the chocolate pudding. Andy, what is your number 3 moment?
My number 3 moment is when Tom and Bruce melt into the meat flare, and that's shot at the end of Nancy and Jonathan either side. It's dark. The lights are flashing a little bit, and then you see the it's so scary. It's just really neat. It was so cool seeing the big globs of glue and goo, and Jonathan and Nancy watching like, oh, what the fuck is happening? And then, yeah, for it to reveal that I guess the meat flayer can just like sort of create himself wherever, wherever there's meat to be had, he can
where there's
form
meat to be
up.
flayed.
Yeah.
Sure. If he has those control of those people.
But then I'm also going to tie in the whole fight sequence between them, the stabbing, the fire hydrant and shit. Not fire hydrant. What's fire extinguisher?
Yeah. Not a hydrant. That'd be crazy if Nancy was that strong. Motherfucker. She kind of does that.
Nancy smash.
Nancy smash.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Steve, what's your number 3?
Man, I'm trying to whittle it down because I wrote down 5 different moments because I love a lot of the moments. This is a great episode. Okay, I'll start with this one. It's number 3 is when Steve steps up and jumps the Russian guard and spins the phone and hits him. And then Dustin's like, dude, you want to fight?
You did it.
As a longtime fan of Stranger Things, it's good to see Steve finally win one because he's 1-2 now. He was 0-2 for a long time. So it's good to see him finally win one. And probably the most important fight of his life, right? He just beat a Russian soldier. He's going to be living off that story his whole life.
The IT guy, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
The ham radio operator.
What's your number 3, Kit?
My number 3 is Andy's number 3. I believe it is the chittering and squelching. I just think it's really cool creature design. They've introduced so much neat body horror to this season. I was surprised to hear you say that that's something that a lot of people don't like. I think it's like the only place they could go, into the blob territory, the thing territory, some property they didn't explore yet from the 80s that are huge.
Well, I'm only speaking anecdotally. Like the people in my life that I know that like have stopped watching Stranger Things have explicitly said like the 3rd season's too gory for me. I don't like it. It's not for me.
Like we're hanging out with Mormons.
You know people that stopped watching?
I do. I know a couple people.
And they're still in your life?
I mean, against my will.
Oh, God.
Will? Yeah, that's my number 3. Andy, your number 2.
My number 2 is the opening sequence of the elevator falling and everyone screaming. It's just so funny to me. And it's such a hysterical way to open an episode is just you hit play and it's, ah! Hit the button, I'm hitting the fucking button. It's so fucking funny.
That's a good one. My number 2 is Hopper jacking the Todd father's car.
Whoa.
No, it's just the premise is really funny that he has to steal this guy's car, but the fact that he's doing lackadaisically and they keep cutting to Alexei, who's just like having the time of his life, and the Todd father's just buying it all, and then Joyce comes in like, he's here for wire fraud, child murder. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, it's very zany, but like in an episode where Hopper, this whole season, Hopper and Joyce have been kind of like more zany than they normally are. This is the scene where that level of zaniness really works and clicks. And so it's my number 2. I love this moment. What's your number 2, Kit?
My number 2 is the Steve fight when he finally defeats that Russian. It was almost my number 1. I think I'm going to put it at number 2. It's a sublime moment. It's so good. He gets to save the day. He spins the phone. I like that he hits the guy and then the guy's head hits the table. It makes the knockout more believable. It's a dumb little thing, but I appreciate the extra effort, and there's like some blood there and stuff to really sell it. And then just Dustin, because that was violent and scary. They almost died. And I love Dustin. Dude, you did it. That
was awesome.
It's tonally perfection. And I appreciate it. That's my number 2. Andy.
My favorite moment is them stealing the Todd father's car. It's just so fun. All the reasons you guys said, it's fucking hysterical. And I just shout out Alexei sitting in the back drinking his Slurpee.
He's got everything he needs in the world.
Little sweet treat.
Our little sweet treat. I love that guy. My number 1 is, I think you guys have it on your list, but like I think number 3 for both of you, but it's the I call it the Paper Boys versus Bullets and Flash. That's the tag team match between Nancy, Jaybird, Tom, and Bruce. I just love that fight scene. I think it's pretty well choreographed, and I like how it's telling you more about how the Mind Flayer hive mind works. And Jonathan looks like he's really beat to shit. Like I was worried about that kid. Like even though I've seen what happens and I know what happens to Jonathan, there's a little part of me that's like, are they gonna fucking kill Jonathan right now? Holy shit!
Did they change this? Is this one of the ones that got duffered?
Did they duffer this? Did they George Lucas this duffers? But also like I kept thinking like while they were fighting, like what are like what's a fun tag team name I can give this pairing? And of course I gave Tom and Bruce the Paperboys. And then Nancy and Jonathan are Bullets and Flash. Because she shoots bullets and he shoots flash photography.
Wow, man, that's good.
I don't like it.
Bullets and Flash. Right, and let me know if you guys like it.
Oliver Twist and Nancy Drew.
Oh.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's even worse.
What do you bring to the table?
Ellie
What are you
didn't
bringing?
like
Let's
it
workshop
either.
this.
Sometimes you just got to know when you don't have an idea yet, you know?
Oh, you're saying you don't have an idea?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's fair. That's fair.
You're using your incompetence as a weapon here.
It's weaponized incompetence. My number one is Murray and Joyce, that little back and forth when he's searching Lexi for bugs and he hits Hopper with the, you drag an enemy of the state into my home as carelessly as a child with shit on his shoe. And then when Joyce finally blows up, it's just a wonderful dynamic. I love wordplay. It tickled me and I enjoyed it very much. And that's why.
Some good wordplay.
Good plays of words. Those are our chocolate puddings. Now it's time for Easter Eggos. This is the segment of the show where we identify the 80s pop culture references baked into the show itself. We go around the table one by one until we run out. Andy, lead the way.
I want to call out Lucas eating some old school Cocoa Puffs, and there's a sticker on the box that says that there's a free Sunny sticker inside. And
Free Sunny sticker?
Free Sunny sticker. Sunny's the mascot of Cocoa Puffs.
Oh,
And
I was
you
like,
used to
oh,
be
that's
able to
right.
I used to be able to get stickers. I miss
The color-changing spoons.
The color-changing
Yeah.
fucking spoons. I had the Lion King ones.
Remember when you'd beg
Back
your
in the
mom
day.
for a kind of cereal you didn't even love just because you wanted the thing inside it?
Oh, yeah.
You'd see it at the store.
Oh,
Mom,
yeah.
I got to have that green spoon, and you're a bitch if you don't buy this box.
It's
Use
green,
the food stamps
like the
on the spoon.
You bitch.
I know we're going to die, but I want the spoon.
Give me the spoon. It will be the one thing that brings me joy.
Honestly, so I'm nostalgic
Chris,
for
you
that.
don't even like smacks.
I'm nostalgic for just cereal in general. Now that I've grown up and I know how fucking terrible it is for you, I just don't buy it anymore.
Oh, you're missing out.
I miss it.
I got a big box of Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries at my house right now. I'm about to fuck it up when I get home.
I bought a huge box of Boo Berry cereal because it's
I saw
Halloween.
your Boo Berry cereal.
God.
I'm going to tear that
It's fine.
Captain Crunch into your asshole when I get home.
The last time I bought cereal, I bought peanut butter Captain Crunch because I was going to buy cereal and Sarah was like, oh my God, peanut butter Captain Crunch. I'm like, okay. So I bought it and she didn't eat it. I ate like a half a bowl and threw it away.
I like Raisin Bran a lot too. And
Oh, it's great.
I like some
Raisin
healthy
Bran's good.
cereals.
Raisin
I'm glad you
Bran's
guys are with me on that. Usually I say that in mixed company and it doesn't
Raisin
go
Bran
well.
Crunch though. You got to have that.
Ooh, the
granola
crunch
in
is
there.
good.
The Crunch is good. It used to be my favorite when I was on pills.
Yeah.
I used to love that shit. But I actually just like Raisin Bran now. It helps me poop and I like raisins
Yeah.
and bran.
Love the fiber. Fiber 1 is actually great.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Cinnamon Life. Very good.
Sounds good.
Anyway, cereal rocks. You're wrong.
Oreo. No, I'm not saying that it's not good. I'm just saying I don't buy it. It's bad for you.
But you eat McRibs.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You gotta draw a line
But
somewhere.
you're drawing the line at cereal.
The
which
You gotta draw a
McRib
line
is
somewhere.
only around certain times of the year.
and we're
kids.
coming up on it. You know what I mean? It's McAndy season. That's what
Who
we're
sent
talking
us that video that was someone on TikTok who was like, people whose book recommend.
It was Erica
I don't listen
sent
to your
that.
book recommendation. People who eat the McRib.
about. She called it dinosaur ankle meat.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was accurate. Very
Ooh,
accurate. There's something
dinosaur
very
cankle.
the way the McRib looks, it looks like that hunk of meat they put on the side of the Flintstones car that makes it tip over. But like much smaller in scale.
Do you guys want to go ahead and knock out all of the like old food and drink labels in general?
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
I think that you guys can go back and forth. I'm sure you took them all down.
Old school Skittles, Kit Kats, and Reese Pieces.
M&Ms?
50 cents, 50 cents, and 60 cents, respectively. The Reese Pieces were 10 cents more than the Kit Kat and Skittles for some reason.
And that's
That
valid.
ET high.
That's valid.
And I also want to call out Kit Kat cash giveaway. Kit Kat had a giveaway, $150,000 they were giving away. And Kit Kat, the people, whatever company owns Kit Kat, acknowledged it when Stranger Things aired this episode. They're like, holy shit, they didn't give us a heads up. But yeah, that's totally period appropriate. We did that back then. That's pretty neat.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, you just had to get a silver foil wrapper or something.
Yeah.
And that means you
Like
won.
a Willy Wonka kind of thing.
Kind of, yeah.
Who won?
So 1,000 people won $50 instantly. But the main prize was $25,000. That was the grand prize.
Oh,
but
there was no-
all the money combined was $150,000.
I'm sure someone in the mafia, it's like a McDonald's Monopoly situation.
They're bringing the Monopoly back this year
Really?
for the first time in like 10 years.
Yeah, because the mob stole it all.
I know.
I didn't watch that documentary. Is that what happened?
Yeah, it's incredible. You should watch it. McMillions. Good shit.
So nobody really won that?
Yeah, no.
They're going to try it again?
They had it like, they gave it to their friends and family, like the boardwalks and shit. Crazy.
The mafia, man. They got it all figured out.
They're going places.
Jolt Cola. Brought
yeah,
that up
yeah.
earlier. So Jolt Cola was created in 1985, so it's brand new when Hop's chugging it. This was sort of like sold as an energy type drink. Like it's still cola, but it was definitely marketed like this has a lot of caffeine in it. In fact, their logo was all the sugar, twice the caffeine. Jesus fuck.
This was like so he's chugging a Four Loko over there.
Yeah,
Is that why he's a little amped up maybe?
Probably.
When he's fucking with Todd Father?
probably.
How much caffeine was in a Jolt?
Ooh,
Was it actually a lot?
Did not look up that amount. I think Jolt's still around, but in a different. It's slightly different now. It's more of an energy drink.
I've never seen a Jolt.
Yeah, 2006.
200 milligrams of caffeine?
It's like,
Oh no, it had 70 in 1985. That's not shit. But it has 200 now.
what's in a regular Coke? Like 40?
Yeah. So I mean, a 200 is like a cup of coffee. You know,
But back in the 80s, probably a lot.
that's crazy.
Inflation infects caffeine too.
The AI context was this was a deliberately high caffeine level for a soft drink.
Deliberately.
Aiming, like, oh, we accidentally put it in there.
This was premeditated.
70 to 72 milligrams of caffeine per 12 ounce can. Yeah. All the sugar, twice the caffeine. It does say that.
Yep.
That's funny.
Those are all the like store-bought items that I had.
Sure.
It's just the Jolt Cola.
They talk about Cyborg down there in the tunnels. Teen Titans fame, Cyborg, with his Prometheum and whatnot. Again, another DC Comics reference. I thought it was cool.
They name his real identity, Victor Stone, specifically.
Yeah. Yeah. Ray Fisher, baby.
Call out Dustin saying Red Dawn. Movie
Red
came out
Dawn.
in
Red
84.
Dawn.
Ray Dawn.
That World War III?
Yeah.
About some plucky.
And it was remade recently as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It was.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't either.
Probably not good.
Isn't that like mid 20 teens where they
It's
were
like-
reviving all these 80s classic action movies and they all were bunk?
They were all doo-doo.
It's like early Chris Hemsworth shit.
Chris
Liam?
Hemsworth? Chrissy Hemi's in it?
Was it Chris or
He's the
Liam?
lead. No, it's Chris.
Oh, shit.
Red Dawn.
Red Dawn. I wonder what that kid's up to nowadays.
God love him. Hopefully not listening to this show.
I hope he knows he left a legacy.
Whose turn?
I'm
is
out.
it?
Well, the you won't shoot your policeman. Policemen have rules is a Die Hard reference. What's that blonde guy that he kills first that he like straps in the elevator? It's that dude where
Yeah.
McClane gets up
He's
behind
got
him
like the short hair or
Yeah.
the longer hair.
you're policemen. There are rules for policemen. And he's like, oh, you want to try a pound? It's like the same exact line.
Yeah, it's literally the same because Hopper's very McClane
Oh, for sure.
in general. We talked about The Thing last week. I think that it applies more to this episode, but yeah, just in general, these last couple of a lot of The Thing, potentially the best horror movie ever made. It's not crazy to say that.
I don't think that's crazy at all. It's my favorite horror movie.
Goddamn right.
I also think there's some inspiration from The Blob as well. Just the meat, the purple meat, like trudging around the hallway. That's very The Blob.
Very blobby. Midnight Run is a movie from 1988. I actually watched a couple of years ago for the first time on a plane. That doesn't matter. It's not relevant. I just want to tell you guys. It's a Robert De Niro movie. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
There's a lot of the songs from that movie are intentionally used in this episode. So Midnight Run, baby.
That's cool.
Have you guys ever seen Midnight Run?
I have
I
not.
don't think so.
It's fun. It's a comedy with Robert De Niro.
Nice.
You talking to me?
You talking to me?
Are you?
It's kind of it's related to the Alexi thing because the whole thing is he's tasked
Transporting a
with
dude.
transporting this unwilling guy who's actually pretty chill about it. across the country while being chased by the mob and stuff. So it's very Alexi coded Midnight Run.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes. Neat.
Are you guys familiar with the stand-up comedian Yakov Smirnoff?
No.
So you could take Hopper's nickname for Alexei Smirnoff as the brand of vodka, but I think you could also take it as a tip of the hat to the comedian Yakov Smirnoff, who was he's named as a Soviet American comedian, but I think he grew up in Soviet Russia, came and got famous as a comedian in America, and his whole shtick is basically like Borat before Borat was a thing and specifically coded to Russia. Like I know he has a joke where he's like, eating in America is weird. I went to Denny's and I went to the hostess and she said, how many are in your party? And I said, 2 million. But I'm stuff like that. Like it's very Cold War era type material that he's working with and like fish out of water type stuff. But I think that could be a nod to old Yakov.
Yakov. I used to yak off.
Used to. I did twice this morning.
Well, I still do, but I used to too. That's all the Easter eggs we got. Except for Steve's got music, right?
Yeah, I got more. The Todd Father, you know what that's about. The Godfather.
It's reference to Todd Frazier from the Reds in 2015, and they called him the Todd Father.
Andy's got it. When Bruce breaks the window and he goes, hi there, that could be a Shining reference to Here's Johnny, kind of similarly framed in the shot that way. This is kind of cheating because I haven't seen this movie, but a lot of people were pulling this up in my research. They're referencing Heathers, a Winona Ryder film, where the first person who's killed in that movie is named Heather, dies by drinking chemicals, and the Heather we know in this story also technically dies via drinking chemicals, or at least becomes different by drinking chemicals. So it could be a Heather's reference. And last but not least, I got the music. There are 3 songs that came up this episode. Strike Zone by Loverboy is what the Todd Father's listening to when Hopper steals his car. Boogeyman by Sid Phillips is playing when the gang arrives at Murray. Murray likes jazz. And A Certain Kind of Feeling by John Anthony is playing in the 7-Eleven when Grigori is shoving Ricky's face into those snowballs.
Snowballs. Well, there you have it, folks. Those are our Easter Eggos for episode 5 of season 3. That brings us to our 11 out of 10 nomination, our favorite performance of the episode. Andy, lead the way.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to David Harbour. I was unsure at the beginning of the episode. I may have spilt the beans, and I apologize for that. But yeah, David Harbour is so funny in this episode. Just the Yuhei is fucking hysterical.
Yuhei.
Police emergency. You got a child murderer here, one of the most dangerous men in the world. It's funny. It's good shit.
Yuhei is one of the funniest uses of haze ever in cinematic history.
Haze for horses. It's from
topped only by Hey Hey in Moana.
Oh, nice Moana drop. My favorite performance, I'm going to give it to Natalia Dyer.
Ooh.
I think Nancy just really steps up this episode and leads the gang, and Natalia is great. I mean, she's able to hit all the appropriate notes as an actor of like, we're leading this, where's this going? Hey, we're doing this. But then like apologizing to Jonathan and all that stuff. It all works. And even the comedy of like, I'm Doris Driscoll's granddaughter, Nancy Driscoll, and this is my family. And I know, I love Natalia. I think she's great in this episode.
Interesting. That sounded condescending. It's a great choice.
Thank you.
It's a great choice. Natalia Dyer is always great.
But wrong.
I'm going to also go with David Harbour. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Well, I thought I could be crazy. You know, it'd be crazy.
Be crazy.
Is whoever plays Alexi. I think with his facial acting and
he's
stuff.
so great.
You wouldn't be crazy to say his name, but I'm going to go David Harbour. Some really good stuff. There's fighty stuff, freaky outy stuff, jolty stuff, romantic stuff. Yeah. I'm going to go. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm with you, Andy.
Let's do it.
Bang, bang, boom.
Bang, bang,
now it's time to bang, bang, boom, to step into the Nina. This is the segment where we do each week where we revisit our coverage. Well, the mods poured through our coverage from 2019, our original season 3 coverage. They've chosen 5 clips and sent them to Steve. He hasn't listened to them yet.
No.
And we play them one at a time, and we each try to guess the context. That part's really, sometimes we don't even do that. It's just fun to listen to them,
Because the show's grown, we've grown, kind of. And it's kind of wild to see the shit we've said in the past.
And we're always in Dr. Brenner's Nina when we hear these clips. Dr. B, thank you for allowing us one more time inside your Nina.
I'm honored to be a part of this journey with you boys.
This is called Operation Child Endangerment.
Oh,
I'm hard.
I'm glad these bubbles are hiding. What
Ew.
lurks beneath the surface.
0 to midnight.
Andrew, don't get me started. Are you guys ready to hear the first clip they have selected for us?
I am indeed.
Here we go. Number 1.
So we're going to do our very best.
Hey, guys.
We're going to do our
Welcome.
Andy, the microphone's over here. We're going to
Welcome to this episode of Streaming Things, a half-ass podcast. Could literally be from any episode we've done.
Yeah, that's just our MO. Yeah.
It has to just be the beginning. And like we're introducing the show, and apparently Andy was like not near a mic or something, I guess.
Hey, guys. Why would I say that?
We're about to find out.
Okay.
Let's find out.
There we go. That was our guess. They write, at the beginning of the episode, Kit admits that he did not watch the episode again to prepare, so his notes are not very organized. And Andrew is drunk because he was just at a Reds game with his bourbon group.
I remember that day.
So he wasn't that drunk.
And we were recording
In
the
union.
same day after I went to the Reds game. That's so funny because Anthony, my buddy, puked on my car. I was the least drunk one of the crew.
Hey, guys.
I was reminded about how long our release schedule was for season 3. Because, I go back and look at the release date of each episode when I put up like the little graphic for when we're doing the Nina segment on the video version of the podcast. And I totally forgot that our coverage of season 3 stretched for like a month and a half. Because if you remember, Sam and I were going on a vacation with her family the next day after, like on July 5th. And so I think we recorded 3 episodes, and I edited as many as I could and placed them out. But that vacation was like a week and a half long before I could even come back and we could start recording again.
And that's what I meant by watch again, because I had like binged it while you were gone.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember being so fucking pissed because I was like, you guys knew this is what we were doing and you scheduled a fucking vacation. I don't even want to fucking go. I was so mad.
Being cunty the whole trip.
I was being so cunty because that mixed with,
Just in general.
just in general, just like
the situation.
we could have blown up on season 3 if we had like done what we normally do, which is pump the shit out as fast as possible. But
That's what I do in everything in life.
Yeah.
Pump it out fast.
Yeah.
And apologize after.
Pump up the jam. Pump it up.
So we really had to once a week it or something, you're saying? And people were just not feeling it?
I think we were doing 2 a week once we got back. But yeah, like I was looking at the release dates and like the shit dropped July 4th, but we had episodes coming out like the week before my birthday in August. It was nuts.
And what did we do with 4? We just cranked them out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we marathon that.
Yeah.
Like as fast as you could edit them, you were posting them?
I remember we met at 3 at Andy's, recorded, went home, I edited, slept for 4 hours, and then we recorded 2 more, and then was just editing them as I could, and like didn't sleep that week, and that's why the dehydrated husk of Steve joke came from.
Yeah.
and we're gonna have to do it for Christmas this year.
Hey.
And we got a break because it was split in 2 though.
Yeah.
And that's actually really why we blew up, because people were like craving it and talking about it a bunch.
Right.
So I don't think it's your fault about 3 not blowing up. I think it's just the dynamic of being in a break in seasons that people really craved extra content from. But that didn't help for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm sure people aren't listening to a recap podcast of a show that's been out for a month and a half, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, that was clip number 1. What's clip number 2 sound like?
I vote Mike.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
That would be, oh my God, that would be really interesting.
Karen leaves Ted after her son is killed.
And
11 loses everybody that she loves.
Ted commits suicide. And Stranger Things just becomes Dark Things.
I was going to say, it's clearly we're talking about Mike dying, but then those beans got spilled. in the actual clip itself.
Yeah.
Mike being flayed or something. I choose Mike for the next person to, or we were talking about the main cast member should die or something, and we all chose Mike.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. I'm going to go with that. That makes sense to me. They write, unlike Steve and Andy, Kit is underwhelmed with the tension in the hospital scene as he knows everyone will be fine. In response, Steve suggests that they should have sacrificed Mike. They still could have.
Mike wasn't even in danger in the hospital. It was only Nancy and Jonathan.
Just throw him up there. Like, hey, Nancy, Jonathan, we were all out of snacks. Oh my God.
I was just being a dick.
Yeah, that's our MO.
You know.
Clip number 3.
Flare semen.
Fleeman.
Flamin'.
Right. He's inflaminating.
Oh,
them.
I've got all this fleeman on me.
Artificial inflammation.
Right.
Why could we have been talking about Fleeman for?
Fleeman?
I guess the goo on the ground.
Yeah, that's like when they melt. It's kind of.
It's like semen. Fleeman.
Yeah,
That's
has
what
to be it.
ultimately makes the meat flare.
Yeah, exactly. That's how flares are made.
Yeah, that's the problem with jerking off is sometimes like the it'll like form with another pile of splooge. You got to clean that shit up.
Yeah.
That's why you do it in a napkin or something. A napkin, tissue paper or something, so it doesn't get away.
You jerk off like a gentleman into a handkerchief.
Yeah.
Give me my silk handkerchief, please.
Watson, present it.
Any
No,
other?
he's got it on his arm like this.
Oh, he does look like he's presenting wine.
Yeah.
And the Jergens as well, sir. Will you be needing the Jergens? Yes, Chief. Thank you. Chief, stay in the room. I want you to watch. They write, there is a discussion trying to figure out exactly what is going on with the characters and rats consuming chemicals. Steve comes to the conclusion that the chemicals are melting their insides and the mind flayer is holding them together after putting part of himself inside them, like what happened to Will. Oh, because like Will got the face hugger thing in season 1.
Yeah.
Okay. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No. No.
Clip number 4.
And it somehow shocked Steve from memory. I was like, it starts with an M. He's like, yeah, species. Which literally doesn't even contain an M.
You said Forrest Whitaker and my mind just like cycled through like just
scanning Forrest Whitaker films. Scanning. Last King of Scotland. No.
go. Sorry.
Oh, that was a good movie. I watched that in a minute.
Right. Anyway, we're
James
getting all,
McAvoy
we're getting all
shit.
fucked up here.
You don't know where I am. Have you come to kill me?
Lies.
Deception. Can you stand to see the Imperial flag fly? The man's an ox. Slow.
I think I was trying to think of the movie Mimic, maybe.
Oh, okay. Is he in Mimic?
I don't think so. But I mean, I cannot think of, that's a very species
Yeah, that's very
adjacent
coded, yeah.
film,
The cover looks
That's
the
the
same.
Del Toro movie, isn't it?
Yeah, Guillermo.
Yes. Norman Reedus is in that. Josh Brolin's in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Charles S. Dutton's in it. Mira Sorvino. No. F. Murray Abraham.
Hell yeah.
But no Forrest Whitaker.
God, someone nominate Mimic for the
Maybe I was thinking of Mimic and you were right to say Species, which he is in.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't he in that?
Yeah, he's I think so. Look it up. Double
Species
check.
was an
double check.
awakening for me, by the way.
Well,
What? Most of us, really.
of a certain age, of course.
Yeah.
Sure. I was 7.
A certain scene happens.
One of my first pairs.
You were like,
grow up.
ooh, Alfred Molina's a star. That was
Ben
the awakening.
Kingsley. Michael Madsen, Michelle Williams, Forrest Whitaker. Yep.
Boom. There we go.
If you remembered Alfred Molina being in that movie, then you definitely remembered that Forrest Whitaker was in that movie. You should have known.
Let's see what they wrote. Kit commenting that the show needs to raise the stakes and stop protecting beloved characters. But Steve counters that this is difficult because the majority of the main characters are children. Steve says that we, quote, I would applaud them if they killed a child, end quote. He brings up a movie where 2 kids die right away as an example, which he thinks is called Mimic, but Kit corrects him incorrectly, saying that it's a different film starting with an M. But it is Mimic. It is Mimic.
I don't think we had to include that last part. Let's focus on how Steve said starts with an M. How about Species? Because that's what the clip is.
Hey, we were both wrong. Except I was right because it was Mimic. Boom. Clip number 5.
You'll see when you have it in the wall, make it big enough for the whole family.
Americans have glory hole. We have actual wall vagina. It's very nice.
That's why we come here.
Get it? Anyway.
It's about all the Russians fucking that hole that looks like a vagina.
Yeah, that everyone saw.
They occasionally turn off the laser so they can get it in real quick before it closes.
Americans have glory hole.
Oh my god. Let me show you moose and squirrel. That's what they call my balls.
Moose and squirrel.
Bullwinkle.
That's just a funny joke. We were funny.
Yeah, obviously it's the Goo Gate, right? That's
I stand by it. Yeah.
This is when the Scoops troop find the gate under the mall. Robin and Erica are very confused. This leads to Kit and Steve to wonder what they are thinking in this moment. And this clip is their version of the Russians explaining what the gate is for.
Hello.
Hello, children. Let's sit down. We have a lot to tell you. And that's it. That's the Nina segment.
Oh, that was the fifth clip.
That was the fifth clip.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I was just waiting for more clippies. Sorry about that. Thank you to the mods for selecting those clips. And thank you to everybody who listens always, for sure. Thank you, Dr. B, for allowing us in the Nina.
My pleasure.
We will make sure to wipe our feet before we step in through the rest of your house.
You didn't before?
Well, now they're wet.
Oh.
They're covered in Nina.
Dragging in enemies of the state like shit on a shoe.
Ooh. Carelessly. Yeah, that's the whole show, except for our MadLibs.
MadLibs.
What have Andy and Steve done to the story by Nancy Wheeler?
Oh, no.
Let's find out. Not by Nancy Wheeler, but by BY. When the Post received a tele-cheesecake call from a local, Mrs. Sinakina Dodichody, complaining about rabid blowies in her home, I knew it was worth investigating. I arrived at her wigwam with Hawkins Post photographer E.T. We were then led down a flight of stairs to a rather god-awful basement. There sat the evidence, 6 bags of dragons ripped and gnawed. But that wasn't all. One of the blowies in question was caught and caged.
They caught a blowy?
Upon further investigation, local treasure hunters reported similar cases of missing instruments, such as fluffing supplies, diesel fuel, and fertilizer. Quite the peculiar puzzle. A few days later, I checked in on Mrs. Sinakina Dodichody. It was a vibrant night, dark and stormy. Yet when I knocked on the Revolution, no one answered. Worried for her safety, I entered her home. Shrieks and cock rings led me down to the basement. And what I found there was the most stretchy sight, unlike anything most titties in this world have ever seen.
Oh no, titties! Shoot your gaze!
Mrs. Sinakina Dodichody. I follow the cock rings down.
Can we refer to Mrs. Driscoll as Mrs. Sinakina Dodichody from now on?
Absolutely.
I don't think she comes up anymore, but yes.
At least one more episode, I think.
That's true. That was the Mad Lib. Well done, gentlemen. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. Yeah, well done.
Well done.
Knight's Tale reference. Any hoozle, thank you guys for listening. That's our coverage of episode 5. We've still got 6, 7, and 8. 6, 7.
6, 7.
Up next. And our Game of Thrones coverage is going strong over there at patreon.com/streaming things. Click on the link.
Do it. Just do it. Come on.
It's in the show notes.
Try to spell that.
Yeah. It starts with an M. Species. That's all the time we have for right now. My name is Kit.
I'm Andy. And I'm Steve.
And this was Streaming Things. Streaming Stranger Things.
Happy streaming.
Oh, Andy came in.
I wish you good fortune in the wars to come.